yesterday the Crown Gospel Awards took place, and very interesting outlook and everything. I saw our lady do. Is it Lady do? DJ Slow, yeah. You know, these people, they are all the same. Most of them all up here, they say, DJ lady, hey man, yeah, DJ Show, yes, the lady who nobody knew earlier on, she won the New York. Yeah, I saw her there at the Christian Gospel Awards, so I was like a bit confused. Christian Awards, DJ, I don't know. But, so basically there was the whole show and everything. But it kind of reminded me of a video by Donny Mac. It was all flames in the air. People were dancing. Spirits were very high. People were jiving, dancing and everything. And it reminded me of two things. Number one, the article that came out of other people who are gospel musicians who were complaining about the process of nominations over there. We will talk about that. But then also it reminded me of Pastor Donny, okay, the veteran gospel musician's video came out a few weeks ago concerning the recent state of the gospel industry. And I wanted us to talk about that video in relation to the Golden Awards that happened yesterday. Structurally, Daily Christian, if it's the first time over here, to be sure to check out some other videos down in the pinned comments. Now on this video, I'm just giving a heads up, okay? This video is just a heads up video, you know, because I saw one video where they were dancing. I think Sister Londi was performing, and she came out with her dancers, and they were there. They were really, they were busy throwing their legs everywhere and whatnot, you know. And so, and I was like, oh, okay, no, people were very excited. Sister Rebecca was there. Everybody was dancing in the crowd. And it really reminded me of that video by Pastor Donny.
If you can watch now the industry called gospel music today, you see that a lot of it is solely for the aggrandizement. It is for the awards. It is for the popularity. And we use gospel as the foundation, gospel music, but we're building all of this carnality on top of it. Who can get an award, and who can get the television spot, and who's going to be on the televised award show, and the like. And that becomes the goal.
The reason being, let's make sure we're not enveloped or completely taken over by this world. So remember, we are ambassadors for a different kingdom. You know? Yeah, let's not go there to flaunt our dresses and it becomes about our dresses, about how well we are. You understand? Let us not get there. Yes, if you look nice, it's wonderful, but don't let it become about the glamour of how important you become, and you leave the subject matter of the reason why all of you are there. Why would others be complaining? You see, others will complain with high. We don't even understand now what is the process of selecting who's going to these awards and whatnot. And this is not only to the Christian awards, even in worldly awards. You know, when Ricky was still here, there was a period he too was complaining to a point where we forget what we are here to represent. It's not ourselves. You know? What we are here to really pluck, like the pluck, it's not us. The pluck, it's the gospel. Like we, you know, that's the worldly language for, you know, what I'm trying to get a person to see. Yeah. So I'm trying to get the person to see the real pluck, which is Jesus Christ, which is the cross, which is the message of the cross. Like literally your entire act or everything that you do, it's called gospel music. And if its theme, it's gospel music, therefore, the theme of its message, or the center of its message, is Him. Why we are there, all that kind of stuff. Because remember, you're talking to a carnal world, and the carnal world sees only carnal things. At the end of the day, everything else just disappears. You know? And so, while you do all this, while we get to partake in all this, let's not get taken over by this carnal world and get too involved in it, Yeah, we get too involved in the politicking. See, do you see the articles about that? Yeah. Don't get too involved in the politicking of you winning awards and whatnot and all that, whatever that entire concept. You remember even Kaya was saying, he wrote this album that he recently had solely for the purpose of getting music to his fans, not for the awards. Because there is an entire thing around awards and people being seen, people being the ones that are out in the television and whatnot and all these things. Before you know it, we're just lady show there parading our dresses on things. There's nothing, we don't have any perception of the gospel or anything. All we are there is just show our dress, we go back home. She wasn't there to win an award, was she there? People think of gospel music as an entryway for people that are outside of the church, but you are ministering to the children of God, so you are ministering to the church. The church is the one that understands your message. If anybody is coming out of the world to come and listen to your music, they join the body. So you are a musician for the body. You represent the body. Don't leave yourself out and then become a representative of yourself and then forget the message. Just say, we're just saying, to each man his own. We know, carnality can easily take over, and especially within this that particular part there of that article where it said, what is this politicking that is going on in the gospel, in the Golden Gospel Awards, where other people seem to always be there? It's like acting now. You always see the same actor. You see him here, you see him there, you see him there, you see him there. You never see new talent, you never see... It's always the same people. It's like, who are these people that are always up there that it doesn't acknowledge the others who are on the outside? And so, be careful of becoming part of the politicking. All we can say is one. The reality show with the daily Christian commentary videos. We say we are hating because we were not there. Do you see me out? I have nothing to do with that. I go for another. I swear.